Crypto will be the 12th sector of the economy within 5 years because it's so productive to the rest of the sectors just in digital payments. Just think about what happened when Robinhood bought WonderFi. You can now transfer currency right across the border without using a bank. That's $1 trillion industry and it's ancient, it's 60-year-old technology and really high fees. You now, if you have a wallet in Canada and you have a wallet in the US, you just do a transaction of a stablecoin. That's brilliant.
How the US should approach decentralized finance is something that we're very interested in and something we want to do to help support the DeFi community in general, because we feel very strongly that the DeFi community is a very important part of the blockchain community overall, and that it's also in many ways the future of the global financial system. So one way is, how do you make sure that DeFi is approached correctly by the US government, which is very significant globally because the US government is what's known as a super regulator and their decisions ripple out globally.
It's very dangerous, and if the dangerous bad people get the upper hand, which is possible because a lot of it all looks the same, and some of it's a joke and some of it's not and some of it's deadly, we will have a world that is not the one we want, and it's not inherently good. That's why I basically disagree with most people, even on the panel. It is good in the hands of good people. It's not inherently good. It's a dangerous weapon.
Is it in the hands of good people?
Well, it will be.
Okay.
A common observation is the need for clear communications as complex events unfold. While academics and market participants generally have viewed the FOMC communications as effective, there is always room for improvement. Indeed, clear communication is an issue even in relatively placid times. A critical question is how to foster a broader understanding of the uncertainty that the economy generally faces. In periods with larger, more frequent, or more disparate shocks, effective communication requires that we convey the uncertainty that surrounds our understanding of the economy and the outlook. We will examine ways to improve along that dimension as we move forward. Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto pull back, but we saw that Bitcoin pull back. Someone bought the dip, and I mean fast. And we had that Bitcoin dominance fail due to Ethereum making a comeback. Now, guys, do not forget we have options tomorrow in stocks and cryptos. Now, we have the stock market overall flat. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now pulling back slightly. And we saw that repo move up yesterday. We had the dollar down right now. Volume in crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Tether introduces QVAC, an AI platform for privacy-focused applications. And we know AI is still going to be collecting that data, even though you're not going to be using big tech. So they're going to let this AI run in the background, something you can't see, but still will have your data, but then also able to use that data against you. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 165 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we saw those yield rates rising. And, of course, that repo was higher to tame that long end. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And we had Fed Jerome Powell in the House warned about higher, longer rates, supply shocks, and it's going to be a difficult time for the economy and for the central banks to navigate. So they're going to open the communication. Guys, we know the crisis is definitely right around the corner. Don't forget, we have to refinance close to $10 trillion. Yes, you heard that correct. We had Steve Mnuchin that was in office that could have did a 50-year bond. We had Janet Yellen in office that could have did a 50-year bond that would have pushed it out, but they didn't do it. Now it's time to refinance, and we know we're going to take that hit, and that's the reason why the stablecoin bill is going to be so important. So we're going to sit back, get our popcorn, and let it play out. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Right now, Bitcoin spot ETFs up, Ethereum spot ETFs are down. And we have Cathie Woods of ARK Invest buys 9.4 million worth of eTORO shares on the NASDAQ debut, but sells 7.9 million of its own Bitcoin ETF. And we know she's looking for the upside. And again, eTORO is a Israeli-based company. Now we have Coinbase offers 20 million bounty on data thieves who try to extort them. And we're seeing more and more cybercrime, but we know when it comes to these big corporations, they have enough money to protect themselves. So if you see any type of cyber issue, you know what I believe. It's an inside job. And we know that big one is coming. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have SUI partners with 21 shares to boost adoption. Also, we have Lyft partners with BMaps, a decentralized mapping platform powered by HiveMapper for its autonomous vehicle strategy. Now, back in 2021, we have Woven Planet, a subsidiary of Toyota, acquired Lyft's self-driving car division. So it's really Toyota pushing it all. Remember, guys, the big banks and big corporations have been funding the fourth industrial revolution, all sectors from the beginning, including Bitcoin and crypto. And then lastly, guys, we have MasterCard teams up with MoonPay to launch global stablecoin cards and enabling crypto payments at 150 merchants worldwide. And again, we're seeing MasterCard and Visa teaming up with these crypto projects or fintech banks to push the fourth industrial revolution. They're not going anywhere, but they will definitely use your technology for this new digital economy. Remember, Gary Gensler already gave us the heads up. These big banks and central banks are not giving up their monopoly. It's not going to happen. They'll definitely give you a piece, use your technology, but they will never allow you to replace them. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, It's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.